Hi, this is Larry London, and we welcome you to a very special edition of Border Crossings. Today, we are joined by a multi-platinum country music recording artist who has waited 11 years for this event. It's a country crossover song that has sold millions of copies, has topped the country charts, topping the global charts right now. He is well on his way to superstardom. We welcome Walker Hayes to the Voice of America, and it looks like he's at home. You broadcasting from home today, Walker Hayes?
Yeah, I'm broadcasting from home, which is rare. I'm not home that often these days, but it's a blessing. And like you said, we spent many years chasing this elusive dream, and it's pretty cool, man. We've had a pretty cool year.
Now that's amazing. I mean, of course, when you first put your first song out, which I believe was Pants, was the actual first song. Did you ever imagine that here you'd be, in 2021 on top of all the charts and everybody everywhere singing your song? And now you got a new remix version with Kesha.
Yeah, and no, we didn't imagine that. And man, the truth is, Lainey and I, we grew accustomed to the odds. The odds of this ever happening to anybody, the chances are just slim. It doesn't have, look, this happened to one person this year, and it may not happen to anybody next year. There may be some big songs, but then they probably won't be this size. This is just an anomaly, if that's the right word. I don't even know what that means, but I feel like it sounds big. So, but yeah, it's impossible, what has happened. And we're just grateful to be a part of it. We know a lot of talented people in this town, and they deserve to have something like this happen to them. And we're just grateful to be here. But no, never would have dreamed, still can't quite embrace, what is really going on. And it's pretty surreal.
Where were you the first time that you heard Fancy Like played on the radio?
Oh, shoot. I don't remember, but the reason is because, the TikTok blew it up so big, as a matter of, I found out stations nowhere near me, were playing it off the hook, before we could get to those cities and stuff. So, yeah, I can't remember. I do remember seeing the Applebee's commercial the first time, and my kids and wife and I, we were watching Field of Dreams, and it went to commercial, and all of a sudden the song came on, and I was like, what is going on? And it was us dancing and stuff, and that was pretty mind-blowing.
If you build it, they will come and they will dance.
Exactly. I was about to say, if you write it, they will dance. Yeah.
And so there I was sitting in IHOP, and I'm hearing the song about, Fancy Like an Applebee's playing in IHOP. And I'm going, what? Only Walker Hayes could do something like that. And it's a family affair, because your daughter, I think Layla is her name.
Leela. Yeah.
Yep. And she, I guess, choreographed the dance moves that became so popular on TikTok. And she got daddy involved, and you said you don't know how to dance. You're not really a dancer.
No, I love to dance. I'm not a good dancer. Leela is a great dancer, and that's just something that we did over COVID, was make up dances to stuff, and she and I would learn like the trendy dances on TikTok, and we had a cool following. It wasn't anything large by any stretch of the imagination. And she said, I had just put out the EP, and Leela said, hey Dad, Fancy Like needs a dance. And that was it. Like we put it together in 30 minutes, did 2 takes, and life changed. That night we knew something was different. We had never put out a song anywhere, not on radio, not on CMT, not on, Instagram. I had never leaked anything that had the reaction this had.
And when you were first putting out songs, we didn't have social medias. It wasn't as popular. There was things like YouTube at that time. And there were things like, I don't know, stuff getting started, but it wasn't anywhere near TikTok and Instagram and stuff that's going on now.
Oh yeah. I mean, I got here in '04. So, that was pre MySpace, or maybe that was when MySpace was going on. That's how Taylor Swift got started. That's how I actually landed a record deal with MySpace at one point in my life. But yeah, socials are dangerous, and the people that make them are smart, and they feed humans what they want to see, and they can see it at the pace that they want to see it at. And a lot of artists, it's been kind of flattering. I mean, I've noticed since we popped off with this and kind of the style that we release music, there's a lot of artists doing dances now in the country format. And if it's real, if it's authentic to who they are, I can tell it works. But we all have to figure out our ways, the way of marketing that matches our brand, and that's a tough thing to do. And sometimes we figure it out on accident, like we did. And I'm just so grateful that fans want to see my family, because I function better when they're around and when I'm able to be with them. And so I kind of see it as a package deal. Like, it's not just me. You get the whole Hayes family. So Let's go.
And Leela doesn't like being recognized, but apparently people are recognizing her.
Yeah, she likes it one day and she doesn't like it the other. And I can relate with that. I think everybody can. Fame's fun when you want it, and then when you want to turn it off, sometimes you can't. It's like a leaky faucet, and it'll get on your nerves sometimes. But look, we're so grateful, and this whole process has just reminded us how powerful music is. I mean, we sit in here and we forget, what it was like. Even me, I make music for a living, and I forget that music saved my life, through my teen years. That it was my best friend, in the car, and we made out to it, with our girlfriends, and we partied to it with our guy friends, and we got hyped, for football games, and I've often wished I could go back before I learned everything behind the scenes and listen to music like that. And one thing Fancy Like has done is it's brought me a lot closer to that than I've been in a while, is to listen to this song through the fans' eyes and through children's eyes who love this song, and see they're leaning heavy on this silly song. I mean, it may be a silly song, but it meets them, where they are in their lives, and it means something to them, and it makes them want to dance in a world that doesn't always make you want to dance, And I think that's a good thing. That's a good thing to be reminded that music, it truly has this magical essence about it.
We've got Walker Hayes with us today on the show, and he's given us something to smile about at a time that there really isn't a whole lot to smile about. And we're so happy to have him with us. And he's got the guitar, and I know that you're going to do the song for us. So I'm really excited to hear you do this live. And I get a front row seat for this. And so this is really exciting. If you wouldn't mind doing it for us.
Let's go. Come on. Here we go. I'm going to take it here out. Here we go. Party time, y'all. Yeah. My girl is banging. She's solo maintenance. Don't need no champagne, poppin' entertainment. Take her to Wendy's, can't keep her often. She wanna dip me light and fries in her frosty. But every now and then when I get paid, I gotta spoil my baby with an upgrade. Hey, 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 yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got a Bourbon Street steak with some Oreo shakes, some whipped cream on the top too. 2 straws, 1 check, girl, I got you. Bougie like Natty in the styrofoam, squeaking in the truck bed all the way.
Whoa, yeah, Walker Hayes,
Let's
Fancy
go.
Like. That song produced by Shane McAnally, if I'm not mistaken.
Shane McAnally and a guy named Joe Thibodeau did a lot of the heavy lifting. He took what I actually did in the studio and then built around it, and Shane kind of supervised it all, you know?
That's great. Country Stuff is the name of the EP, the new EP, and that song is on the EP. And what are the plans for an album? What about the next album?
So yeah, we just released a song called "You Girl," and it's taken off like crazy. Got to dance to it as well.
Really?
And then we have a song called "AA" that comes out November 19th. I can't wait. And then we drop a full album in January, which will be the EP and 7 additional songs. And then just announced a tour and working on a book. I mean, dude, we got all kinds of stuff coming out.
Can you tell me the name of the album?
Yeah, it's just Country Stuff, the album.
So tell me the new song "You Girl." That's inspired about your wife, Lainey, I understand.
Yeah.
Can you give me a sample?
Oh yeah. It's a bop. It's a very fun song. I get sent a lot of songs, you know, and people are like, hey, you know, what do you think of this? And to tell you quite frankly, I just love to start them from scratch, you know, so that's hard. You know, I hear a lot of good songs and I'm like, I don't know if I would do it that way. And I'm pretty picky, but this guy sent me a song called "You Girl." And I was like, man, I got to do that. My kids love it too. Here's a little bit of it. We'll sit out there on that porch swing, don't phase you to this pouring rain. And I kind of like that you ain't afraid to get mud on your boot. Get sideways to that George Strait, backing up that tailgate. Trucker hat, 100 proof. Guys like me like girls that look like you. Girl, cherry bottom, boom. Girl, every shade of blue jeans look mean with a body like that. Girl, southern through and through. Girl, do what you do. Girl, guys like me like girls that look like you. Girl. So that's
wow.
You know, a little bop there.
You are a very lucky guy because anytime there's an argument or a problem, you got an out. I'm gonna write another song for you, Lainey. I got another song for you.
Yeah, that'll get me out of trouble. Only so long. She gets used to them.
I'm sure you guys are a happy married couple because, you know, you since 11th grade, you guys started dating and you got 6 kids at home. So that's a blessing. You guys have a big family and it sounds like you couldn't be a happier guy. And I'm glad at all the success you've got. You know, congratulations. You deserve it.
Hey, thank you, man. We're happy most of the time. We're just like every family. We have our nights, you know, where we all don't like each other and we can't seem to see eye to eye. But man, life is brief. We're blessed. I love this, you know. I love music. I'm blessed to be able to do it, to take care of my family. My kids get to see their dad love a job. As you know, you can love your job and you're gonna hate it sometimes, you know, even if you love it. And that's kind of like marriage. You're gonna love her even when you hate her. Right. I think. But man, we're so grateful for what this year has brought, and glad to be talking to y'all today.
Yes, we're glad to have you on the show too. And I guess it's going to be a great Christmas holiday because COVID hopefully is in the rearview mirror now. So what's the plan for you for the holidays?
Yeah, so we got a lot of great shows, you know, up for the holidays. I know we're playing some college football games, which is great. My whole family we're avid college football watchers, and really just gearing up for the tour. Sounds lame, but we're going to try to just get some rest, you know, at some point. Probably going to put this up just for a couple weeks. And my dad died this year, so I'm going to try to be with my mom as much as I can.
Sorry to hear that. Condolences.
Yeah, you know, it's I know everybody goes through this, but it's prayers appreciated. I don't know what the holidays are going to be like. I know they will be bittersweet, but we have a lot. We lost a lot this year, but we have a lot to be grateful for. So, man, I'm just looking. I love the holidays. I think they're magical. I love the cold. I love the lights. There's just something beautiful and sobering about the holidays, and really just want to be surrounded by my family.
I know it's a busy press day for you, so I got two last things. The first thing is, how can people find you around the world? What website where they want to follow your tour if it's going internationally? The other thing is, I want to give you a chance to say something to the troops who are tuned in.
Oh yeah, let's go. Well, if you want to find me, honestly, just come to my Instagram. It's just Walker Hayes, and then I'm obviously on TikTok. It's Walker Hayes Official. Somebody stole the normal one, couldn't buy it from them. Now they want way too much money for it. So I'm going to let them have it and stick with Walker Hayes Official. It's got the blue check. But yeah, walkerhayes.com. It's got all my schedules, all my merch. Usually keeps you really well up to date. It probably knows more about me than I know about me. So check it out. And then, man, to the troops, honestly, I don't like addressing them because I get all emotional, because I just feel like we have so much to be grateful for in this country, and most of all, the people who protect us. The people who serve willingly and sacrificially, not just the veterans, but their wives, their husbands, their kids, their parents, who watch them leave and come back, and so, yeah, I on behalf of my family, my team, everybody that has anything to do with this thing that we do, thank you for making this country a safe place where I can do just this, chase my dreams, raise my family, sleep safely at night under a roof, an amazing house, and it's really because of y'all. So no small gratitude coming from us, just big hugs and praise and thank you for what you do.
And on behalf of the worldwide audience and all your fans who are tuned in right now and meeting Walker Hayes, perhaps for the first time, we thank you for all the great music. Country Stuff is the name of the EP and the album that's coming out in January. When you come to DC in person, please stop by our studios. We'd love to talk more with you about the album and hear more music from you. You're great. We appreciate all the inspiration and the honesty and the sincerity that comes from you. So thank you so much.
Thank you. This was a great time. Anytime. Okay. Y'all holler.
Okay. Walker Hayes, our guest. Thanks for tuning in. This is VOA Television. I'm Larry London. Thanks for watching.